This is Ruben Dua with Indus TV. I'm here with Satish Jha, and I'd like to introduce him and have him talk a little bit about his career and what he's currently doing. Please tell us the problem that you're trying to solve.
You know, I come from a village, a very poor village with $200 per capita income. My challenge is that I come from the same village, I left the whole generation behind. And just 5,640 rupees, or say about close to $500, changed my life from nothing to being a corporate executive, being chief executive at 26 years of age. I think anybody can do that, everybody can do that. Chief executive is a state of mind. Sometimes somebody hires us, sometimes we have to be our own chief executives. So if all of us think that way in villages, what a world we will live in. That's my goal, that's what I work for, using technologies to bring the poorest to the world that belongs to them.
I see. So what are the current trends that you're noticing within leveraging technology in some of the developing nations, and how it can improve living?
I think when it comes to dealing with poor, most of us take a very philanthropic approach. By that I mean, we don't mean to do the whole lot of transformational good. We do things which look good to us. They don't do a lot of good for people at large. So my approach has been to find such projects which actually transform the lives of the rural poor. I don't have any interest in projects which only put a little patchwork here, or which is like aspirin to a cancer patient. I'll rather give treatment. I treat the problem rather than just put an add-on to that.
Very
so
good.
we take projects where technology can make a difference in poor people's life by an order of magnitude. So for instance, I gave 4.5, 5 years of my life to one laptop per child because I saw what it can do to transform. Instead of a child becoming a domestic help at 15, if you address him at 5 years of age, this person could become a scientist instead, from the same village, without changing everything else. And that laptop allowed that to happen. Now Echo is creating stuff in the space of power, lighting, education, entertainment, and health. You create products which can go to the villages and help the villagers transform the experience of using these things for the rest of their lives.
So we have a lot of social entrepreneurs, and we have a lot of people that are changing the world. Could you give some advice to some of our readers?
I would say that one of the major challenges we all face, social entrepreneurs, is that we get carried away with ideas. Let's allow every idea to pass one test. Does it transform the life of the person we are addressing? That's the first thing. It's very possible that we can educate a literacy level of education in $2 a month. But even if the child becomes literate, what good will that be? And if the literacy is the level of 1947 instead of 2050, how good will that be? But a child's potential is, every child when is born is a genius. We work very hard to make the child like more of us. So if we look at the child's potential to be a Nobel laureate instead, and let the child go as far as the child can go, just imagine what kind of world we'll create. So let's look at this way. If it doesn't transform, it's not worth doing it. So just don't put a band-aid like many organizations. Nearly every organization in India does a band-aid approach. We got to think in terms of transforming things, not putting a band-aid on problems.
That's right. Sky's the limit. If you can think it, you can do it. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.